Ladies and gents, welcome back. Another beautiful day out here, and we're going on a little adventure about 3 or 4 hours away, headed south to Central California, middle of nowhere. But I found a three-wheeler that I really want to buy, and it's working out well because I found a different one I was going to buy today, and I was talking to the dude, was willing to pay him asking price and all that stuff. It was out by Sacramento. And I think somebody offered to pay him more than his list price because he stopped responding. So I guess, you know, sometimes you lose them, and then boom, this one popped up like 4 hours later and it was $200 cheaper. So I was like, dude, I'm coming to get it in the morning. So yeah, let's take a drive. I just filled up. The truck has 90,015 miles on it. So let's see how long of a trip this is gonna be. I've never been to where we're going. In fact, I can't even remember the name of it. I thought it was Livermore, because Livermore isn't insanely far away. But no, my bad. And I was already talking to the dude, and it's such a good deal that the extra few hour drive, still worth it. Still worth it. Town is just a hustling and a bustling this morning on a Monday. All the boys out, the old hardware stores, getting lumber, barbecues going. Hell yeah, summertime. Just mobbing along here, and there's a big old lake over there. I have no idea what lake that is. Oh my goodness, that thing's huge. Awesome. I think one of my favorite parts of doing what I do is road tripping to buy stuff. Sometimes it puts a little dent in the budget. You got to be careful on that because traveling adds up. But man, I sure do like being out on the road, going to places I've never been before. Well, boys, something's going on with the traffic here because we've been sitting on this 2-lane next to a farm for, gosh, I don't know, probably 10-15 minutes. Just we're finally starting to creep along. It was just dead stop for a minute, so I don't know if there's an accident up here or what, but yeah, just the joys of picking. Just the joys of picking. So yeah, we're definitely out here in farm country because look at this boy's got a ton of tomatoes right there. More tomatoes, more tomatoes, and more tomatoes. I don't know what these trees over here are, but these trucks here with these double trailers, most of them got tomatoes. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but that truck right there, that's got cantaloupes, it looks like, in it. But yeah, look at all them tomatoes. It'll take you a long time to eat all them tomatoes. Oh, a little roadside fruit market there. That's where you buy everything real cheap, farm to table, big time. Yeah, guys, these farms out here are no joke. I'm talking fields as far as you can see, hundreds and hundreds of acres. Thousands of acres. A lot of people don't know, but California is a big-time farming state. Lots of farms in California. So to give you an idea, all them fellers out there picking, I don't know if you can see it in here, but it is 98 degrees outside right now, and they're out there in them fields working away. I don't envy that one bit. All right, we are here, Lemoore, California. And in the first 5 minutes, I've already seen a car that was flipped over. But unfortunately, of course, I didn't have the camera out. Big old school, big high school right there, though. Big time high school. I think that there's a military base around here because I've seen 2 guys in uniforms already. Military base towns are always cool. Like, we're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere. And houses are not that expensive for California terms. I looked it up and they're like, I don't know, 200 grand range, which for California is like really cheap. Doesn't look horrible. Obviously the sun's up, so we're getting into the neighborhood here, and yeah, it kind of reminds me of Arizona. Looks like just a working class neighborhood. All right, guys, so here we are. Like I said, normal looking neighborhood, nothing crazy. Dude looks like he's got some projects, that's for sure. All right, guys, well, we got her, and when we get back, obviously, you know, give it a full walk around, but was definitely rougher than what I was anticipating, but got a little bit better of a deal on it because of it. I did, you know, it's such a long drive, it does suck if you have to walk away and drive home with an empty truck, but I was totally willing to do it on this one because, like I said, she's rough. So it was a screaming deal, or I was going home empty. So obviously she was a screaming deal. Now we just have to decide whether we're gonna build this thing or part it out. CR500s are kind of sought after these days and are bringing good money, but I've always wanted to build just a crazy monster three-wheeler and then make it street legal. So I got 3 hours or so of driving. I suppose I should do some thinking. Oh, no road trip is complete without some golden arches. Yeah. That's the bad stuff, but I only eat it once in a while. Boys, we are just playing trucker terrible. Big old traffic jam because they're doing road work. So, tell you what, that's where the CB. That's where the CB really comes in handy, because these dudes will keep you entertained for sure. Boys, you gotta see this rig. This thing's huge. Oh yeah, dirty old Caterpillar. Big old scraper box, huh? Look at that big rig. Nice Peterbilt pulling it. Doing some trucking on a Monday. Alright guys, we made it back. And we got the 250R. So yeah, like I was saying, this thing's it's a little bit rougher than what I thought. But I was able to get a little bit better of a deal on it, which, hey, I'll take a better deal over better condition. Sometimes, you know, it was better than coming home empty-handed. So worst case scenario, we'll part it out. But I don't think we'll have to do that. Let's take a look at her. Well, I should probably, let me get it out, and then we'll take a look. Alright, so let's see what we're looking at here. So it's an 85 250R with a CR500 engine in it. I don't know what year the 500 motor is yet. Once I get a look at the engine numbers, I can figure that out. But yeah, definitely got some hokey pokey stuff going on. And this right here is a big deal. So there should be a bolt right here with a washer on it to hold this sprocket on. And some hillbilly welded the shit out of that. So that is a big issue. Just the whole way that they have this engine in here is a little bit hokey pokey, and obviously got some oil leak issues, but it does run. I had the guy start it up for me before I bought it, and we'll give it a few kicks and see if we can fire it up. Hopefully it didn't piss out too much gas when I flipped it over, getting it out of the truck. Oh, another cool thing, it's got a Yamaha reservoir and just open top thumb throttle, zero fox given, some cracked plastic, but the price was definitely right. So I actually have two CR500 exhausts that are like brand new, and we could probably make one work on this if we decide to keep it. But who knows, maybe we'll just sell it. right, guys, this thing is freaking insane. It is so stupid fast. I just rode it around the yard a little bit. I don't want to rip on it too much because I want to go over it and check fluids, and it was just pissing coolant out on my legs, so obviously it's got a coolant leak. But it does run and it does ride, and the motor feels freaking strong, so all that makes me happy. Not the best looking thing that we own, but hey, they all start somewhere. So yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe while you're here. We're gonna have tons more cool videos with this thing and all my other toys, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next one.